place?
Many ways, from the start of employment to the end, we
Mhm.
see bias show up in recruitment and hiring. For
Yep,
example,
yep,
names on a resume. I've done a
absolutely.
lot of recruitment work and sat on recruitment committees for the various companies that I've worked for. And it's so interesting to sit in a room full of lawyers and look at resumes.
Yep.
And, when that Shekinah comes up
Mhm.
versus Beth,
Yep, yep,
the reactions that people have just to a name, and the resume could be completely the
yep.
same experience, the same skills, great education. But when people see a stereotypically black
Mhm,
sounding name,
mhm.
or a stereotypically white sounding name, they respond differently.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me add, working in human resources and having led talent acquisition for a number of organizations that I've worked for, and even doing work in graduate school around workplace diversity, I know for a fact research has shown, to your point, the importance and how poignant names can be. And
Hmm.
studies have found that there's a disproportionate number of people with quote unquote black sounding names that will not be given the chance to even interview. And I know from personal experience having a number of people that I've worked with who have either abbreviated their names or have gone
Hmm.
by a middle name that's more European sounding on their resumes just to be able to even get their foot in the door.
Absolutely.
And I also think about with resumes, a lot of times now people are making a recommendation for folks to just put the city and state that they live in.
Hmm.
Because even
Geography bias.
it's huge. It's
Yeah.
huge. So, people will maybe automatically conjure up an image of what someone looks like if their address is something MLK Drive
Yep.
versus if it's Brooks Mill, Parkway. So
Yeah.
that is something, though it seems incredibly subtle,
Hmm.
can have such a huge, huge impact.